Hey babes, what's up? We're back at it again with another video. Welcome or welcome back. In today's video, we have Sonia G in the house. I have right here her brand new Fusion Series set of brushes. And if you're ready to see what's up with these brushes, keep on watching. Video, you already know the drill. I would love for you to be part of the Stephi Glam are us a fam. So go down below and click the little red button so you can become part of it. Can we respect the beauty? Like, look at these brushes. This is a set of 5 handcrafted makeup brushes, specifically designed for creams and liquids. They are $225. I know they are expensive, but this is not machine made. Everything here, it is made by hand. I love my synthetic brushes, but I also love my natural hair makeup brushes. These ones are even better. The hair type, it is synthetic and Sakuho Gold hair. It is a mix of both of them. So happy about that because they're all set. They have brushes that they're either for powder or brushes for cream. So that limits you a little bit with what you can do with them. They are handmade by skilled brush makers in Japan, and if you take care of these brushes with the proper care, trust me when I tell you that they're gonna last you a lifetime, forever. You can buy these babies at Beautylish. I'm gonna link it in my description box down below. Right now they are currently out of stock, but I did read that they're coming back in 2 days. So be on point. I almost cried when I totally forgot when they came out. And then when I finally remember, like an hour, 2 hours later, they were completely sold out. Like they literally sold out in minutes. So if you know, but in case you don't know, Beautylish does offer this 3 flexible payment situation. Like if you're gonna buy this brush for $225, the only thing you will have to pay up front, it will be $75. And then you get the set sent out to your house. Then the next month you pay the $75 and then the other $75 and you completed your payment. I tried that before to see how it was, and there's no catch, there's no tricks. It is straight up what it is, and they don't charge you no type of fee. Like you're only paying for whatever you're getting from Beautylish. So it's a deal in case that it is a little easier for you to buy whatever you want to buy from Beautylish like that instead of, you know, shitting out a lump sum of money. I'm a brush freak. Like my brushes, to me, they're my babies. They are more important in makeup than you will ever understand. We can buy all this good makeup, but if we don't apply the good makeup with good brushes, that good makeup ain't gonna look good. Fun fact. This is the first Sonia G brushes that as soon as I open them, I'm like, oh my god, this is my favorite set, without me even trying them. Then I started like taking the brushes out, and then I was like, oh my god, this is my favorite foundation brush, and this is my favorite concealer brush, and this is the same shape as my favorite foundation brush, which I'm gonna compare them. I'm gonna do some comparisons, and I never felt like that with her other sets. Like I was happy, I was excited to get them, but this set right here, it's like love at first sight. I know me the same way that you know yourself, and at this point we already know what we like. I already have my favorite foundation brush. I already know what kind of brushes, like what shape I like to blend my concealer with, etc. So by you looking and feeling a new brush, you already know if you're gonna like it. And I just know that I'm gonna use the set a lot, like literally like every day. I love these brushes. Like if you don't have any of Sonia G brushes, I can tell you off rip that this might be the perfect complexion brushes. But in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you if you really need the whole set or if you should just buy them individually. I know it can get overwhelming. She does have a lot of brushes and now, and you don't know where to start, you don't know what brush to buy first, and you don't want to spend the money on brushes that you're not gonna use or you're not going to enjoy. You do not need all the Sonia G brushes at all. Trust me when I tell you. I have them all, and I have a lot of brushes brand new in the little bag they come with because I just don't use them. Like I just wish I would have knew then which ones is the ones that I like, so I could just buy them individually. But it is what it is. Just don't go crazy buying all these Sonia G brushes because you really don't need them all. Now let's go. Let me show you these babies one by one. 30 handles is made from sustainably Harvest maple wood and coated with 4 layers of pigment and lacquers for a rich dimensional finish. This is the soft concealer. It is a fluffy brush for soft gradual application of concealer. The Jumbo Concealer is a denser concealer brush for building coverage with stiff creams. The Mini Base is a small buffing brush for concealer, foundation, cream blush, and more. The Classic Base is the ultimate cream base brush for flawless blending and buffing. And last but not least, we have the Jumbo Base, a swipe and go brush for fast, flawless foundation application. Oh, this brush. Before we pass to the application part of this video, I have some brushes right here that I want to compare. They look similar but not the same. I have the Jumbo Base that looks a little bit like the 101 from BK Beauty. They're not the same shapes at all. This one from BK Beauty, it's more like on an angle. You can see straight up the shape right there. And this one has the same shape all the way around. It's skinny and tight right here, and then it kind of opens up on top. You guys know that this is my ultimate favorite foundation brush. This is the full coverage foundation brush from Bobbi Brown, and I compare it next to the Classic Base from SONIA G. They're not the same. This one from Bobbi Brown, it's bigger and it feels denser. This one feels softer. And we have the Classic Base and the 106 from BK Beauty. The 106 from BK Beauty, it is bigger and it's fluffier than this one from SONIA G. Comparing these two, I like this one more. I don't have anything to compare to the Mini Base, but I do have the other Mini Base that came in the Keyaki, whatever the name is, set. This one. They are the same exact brushes, same size, same everything. Just this one is a full size and this one is a travel size. I like more full size brushes. It's easier for me to grab, to control and everything. And I really didn't use this brush a lot. I don't know, maybe because it's a travel size. This one I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use a little more. So the Jumbo Concealer and the concealer brush from Fenty, they look similar from the front of it. In the back of it, the one from Fenty have like a little angle and they don't look the same. The Jumbo Concealer have more bristles. It looks like more full and it feels also more full. But when it comes to the density of the brush, like the filling, they feel really similar. So if you're familiar with this brush, this is what this brush feels like this one. Then I have the Eye Swept from Bobbi Brown, and these two brushes look very, very similar. Look at that. But the one from SONIA G, it's thicker and longer from the size than this one, and this one on top is a little fluffier. I use this brush from Bobbi Brown for all over the eyeshadow when I'm in a rush and I just want to like boom 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 get it out of the way because it's a big brush. So you can also do that with this brush. As you can see, my eyes are already done and I didn't use these brushes. These brushes, to me, they're more for complexion. Yes, if you want to, you can use the Jumbo as an all-over shadow like I do with the Bobbi Brown. And this is also nice for cream eyeshadow. If you have big, sexy ass eyes, God bless you. I wish. Mine are fucking small. But if you do, then you can use the soft concealer, this one, you know, for blending your transition, your crease color, whatever you want to do. It's a big brush for my eyes, in my opinion. And besides that, I don't like the whole mixing up. I would just need to wash my brushes more often and it's not necessary. To me, this is the perfect set for complexion. Like, you have all the shape that I like in my brushes for my face and not really for my eyes. Don't need to wash these brushes every day or every other day at all. You wash them occasionally. And in between uses, what you do is you buy yourself some microfiber towels. They have them online at Amazon, Walmart, wherever. And even SONIA G have a cute ass microfiber towel. And all you have to do is just, when you're done applying your foundation, you go like that and your brush is good. Then once a week, spray them with a gentle brush cleaner. I have this one from A Cosmetic. I bought it at Ulta, and this one, it's so good. It's almost empty. I spray them, I clean clean them really good with my towel in circular motions, and then every 2 weeks that's when I do the whole deep cleaning. I use an organic brush that I bought it from Beautylish. I'm not sure about the name right now, but I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna link it in my description box down below. My eyeliner, it's fucked up. Let me stop touching my freaking eyeliner because I'm gonna end up with a thick ass eyeliner and I'm gonna end up fucking it up. Excuse me if my eyeliner is a little bit crooked there. I'm a perfectionist and it's really messing with me. Here we have the mini base and the jumbo base. Both of them can be used for foundation, and that's what we're gonna do right here. In half of my face I'm gonna use this brush, and in the other half I'm gonna use this one. And like that, you're gonna be able to see which one do you like more. I'm gonna be using a full coverage foundation. This one is the one from Huda, because with a full coverage foundation we're gonna be able to see the coverage that we get from both of these brushes. That's all we have in the brush. See, this brush paints and blends, and because the brushes are made out of synthetic and natural hair bristles, it's not gonna soak up that much product like if it only was made of natural hair bristles. And because of the shape of it, you can go with the tip and the little annoying spots. I know this foundation looks a bit lighter on me right now, but it's really not. It's my shade. But the thing, honey, is that it's summer and I'm in Miami, so you know, this is a summer tan that I get when I don't want to get. Alright, so this is a whole full beat right there. Full coverage to the max. Let's go in the other side with the mini base, and I'm going to be applying the same amount, 1 pump. And I like to use brushes like this in circular motions, kind of like buffing my foundation. So I like to apply it first, and then I like to buff it in. I prefer bigger brushes for my foundation. Like, I don't have patience. I don't like to take long. But as you can see, it is more of a sheer application. You see how you see my little marks right there, my little marks right here, and here it's like, boom, everything is covered. I'm gonna be matching me up, so I'm gonna go back with the jumbo base, and I'm gonna apply a little bit more foundation so I can get a little bit more coverage in this side. It's applying my foundation so fast. Look, see that? The application went super smooth and no strikes and no scratching. So if you have sensitive skin, this is gonna be heaven for you. Now we have the soft concealer and the jumbo concealer. We're gonna do the same thing. In this side, I'm gonna blend my concealer with this brush, and in this side with this one. Me showing you the application like that with both of the brushes, it's gonna help you decide which one is for you in case that you wanna buy them individually. So look at the coverage of this brush. I'm literally just patting and I'm barely touching my skin. Look at that. It is leaving me full coverage right away. Look. Did you just saw that? Did you saw how fast this brush blended my concealer? I apply the same amount of concealer. And let's see how this one blends. The shape of this one, it's already being a little bit annoying for my liking. I do my eyes sometimes before my complexion, and I have to be careful when I get right here. There's this area because I don't want to fuck up my eye look. So this is round and it's not helping. I didn't get the same coverage that I got with the other brush. See my dark circles right here peeking through? So it does give you coverage, but not as much. You know what product I would like to use with this brush? The FENTY Bright Fix. That's like a nice like sheer concealer. I will blend that product with a brush like this, with this brush. I'm also going to be using this brush for spot conceal. So if that's what you do, if you don't use foundation and you like to cover up with foundation, this brush is the one. This is going to be amazing for that. And then I like the mini base for this, to blend the concealer right here on my chin, right here on my forehead. It goes right there. Bro, all my foundations are lighter on me right now. Everything, like All of them. Okay, so I'm dying to apply bronzer on my face. Like, I'm already freaking out with myself. I'm gonna be contouring and bronzing up with this bronzer from Jack in the Hills. And because I'm gonna be contouring and bronzing together, I'm gonna be using the classic base that is a little bigger than the mini base. If I was contouring by herself, then I would use the mini base because it is smaller. So it will be a little more precise. Okay, back to life. Oof, I look like I was dying, for real, you guys know that. So look how nice and precise my bronzer looks with the classic base. And that was me applying my bronzer fast, messy. But I'm gonna try to contour my nose with the Jumbo Concealer. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm gonna use the tip of it. Let's see. But yeah, we could use it. When I bring you closer and you can see my complexion from up close and personal, you're gonna die. You're gonna die because I'm looking flawless. Like, there's no imperfections in my face right now. Now we're gonna go in with the mini base, and I'm gonna be using this for blush. Again, we can use these brushes for cream and powder. That's why I'm gonna be using this blush from Patrick Ta. Here I have cream and here I have powder. So that's what I wanna see. And yes, look how pretty, bro. Bro. And then now I wipe my brush and I'm gonna go in with the same mini base into the powder. Yeah, it works. One thing that I do feel like we're missing out in this set, it is a powder brush. Something that is not as dense as this one or this one, you know? Definitely, this is not for powder. But I'm gonna be going in with the classic crease and I'm gonna apply a little bit of my Dior powder. See, I don't like this brush for all over powder. This is not it. This brush, the classic base, if you want to apply powder on your face, you're gonna have to do the buffing technique or you're gonna have to use a pressed powder, but not a loose powder. I'm using my Chantecaille pressed powder. And yes, this brush is nice for the buffing technique. Okay, so I lower my lights and I brought you closer. Don't look at my eyeliner, please. Look at my face. Look how flawless. See that? Nice and smooth. Video. Now it's time for my final thoughts. No BS. These brushes are definitely my favorite out of all the Sonia G brushes that I have. Straight up. The whole set in general, it's bomb. But out of all 5 brushes, my favorite, it is the Jumbo base, is it? Yeah. The Jumbo Concealer and the classic... It won't be my video if you don't see me dropping something. Again, my favorites. The Jumbo base, the Jumbo Concealer, and the classic base. Out of the 5, I have these 2. The mini base and the soft concealer. That they're like, I like them, but I don't feel like I need it. And the reason why is because the mini base is really similar to the classic base. Let's be honest. Just the mini base is smaller. That's it. So if you're gonna use this, you're gonna use them either for blush, for bronzer, concealer, foundation, whatever. And if you ask me which one should you pick out of these 2, if you buy them individually, definitely the classic base. It's bigger, the application is gonna be faster. You see how precise and nice it applied my cream bronzer, and I didn't even clean my contour. And look. And then the soft concealer. I'm not saying I don't like it, but the each is own. This is out of preference. If you prefer your concealer full coverage, then you have to get the Jumbo Concealer. And if you don't like full coverage under your eyes and you like something more soft and sheer, then this is the one that you have to get, the soft concealer. When it comes to the classic base and the Jumbo base, if you want it for foundation, you need to get the Jumbo base. This is the perfect foundation brush. Like, I don't think you understand how good it is for foundation. This foundation brush, It's fire, like bomb.com. You need it in your life. And this brush being synthetic and natural hair brushes, like the love of my life. It's that good that I feel guilty right now because I'm loyal to my Bobbi Brown foundation brush. Like there's no other brush that takes this brush's place. And right now, this brush, it's like pushing this one to the side and I'm over here feeling bad. If you don't want any of these brushes, then don't get it, but at least get this brush. And then the Jumbo Concealer. It's also bomb.com. Beautiful set, beautiful brushes. They're Sonia G brushes. What can I say? It is what it is. She definitely killed it again. Alright, babes, so we made it to the end of the video. Thank you again for another great video. I love you all so damn much. To the moon and back. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you are considering subscribing and staying with me forever and ever. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload new videos. Mwah! See you on the next one.